buttons. I'm going to get these buttons all clicked. Perfect. Awesome. I think we're good to go. So once you are on the back body, we're coming into psoas release. So we have knees bent, feet to the edges of the yoga mat. Knees drop toward each other. Try to catch with little to no effort. Perfect. The hands can rest, the belly can rest on the ground, or if you want a little bit of rib cage opening and space, we could take the arms up overhead. And then let's take a slow breath in. And slow breath out. And slow breath in. And slow breath out. And then start to bring your awareness to the tip of the nose. Starting to focus on your breath. The feeling of the breath at the tip of the nose. Just letting the forehead relax. Letting the cheeks and jaw release. Collarbones softening. And shoulder blades relaxing to the earth. Hips relax. Knees and ankles soften. Just coming into this present moment, exactly as you are here on your mat. No past, no future, just right now. In the mind's eye, start to create an image of the space that's around you, the room that you're in, the floor that you're laying on, the shape of your body. And then try to expand that mental image, that mental picture to include the nearest outside area that's around you. So what I mean is like maybe the yard that's around your house, or if you live in an apartment, the immediate landscaping and sidewalks that are just outside of your space. Try to remember as much detail as you can about these outside areas. Creating this sense that your present moment is bigger than just your physical body. Your present moment includes that immediate area that is around you. You can perceive. And when you think about opening up your awareness to include this bigger space, how does that space feel to you? Does that expanded awareness space feel as comfortable as inside and your physical body? Do you feel disconnected from the space around you? Do you feel part of the space that's around you? There could also be the possibility that when you think about the space around you, it feels very calm and okay, but your body, mind, feels agitated in this moment. Whatever it is, just notice. No attempts to change it. And no attempts to ask why. Just be. And then the forehead softens. And the eyes relax. The cheeks and jaw release. The collarbones soften. Elbows relaxing. And hips and knees release into this position. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and heel step the feet back toward each other, hugging both knees into the chest, rocking a little bit. And then let's go ahead and bring the feet back down to the ground. Bottoms of the feet come toward each other, knees open like butterfly wings. Make sure to adjust those shoulders so we feel the skin on the back body is kind of down, allowing the muscle to also be down in the back body, maintaining a natural curvature to the upper back and the neck. And then can you let the tension across the low abdomen, that space between hip wing and hip wing, across the low abdomen. Can you let that space widen? Relax. You can typically hold a lot of subconscious tension in this muscle group. Just let it go. Separate the teeth a little bit. If the lips are touching, you can separate the lips a little bit and separate the teeth, but then just touch the tip of the tongue to the back of your teeth and you'll still be able to breathe through the nose, but it'll release the jaw into a position of softness. And when the jaw releases into that softness, the mind is also allowed to release patterns of thinking. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Help the knees come back toward each other. We soy it out just a little bit here. And then let's go ahead and bring ourselves up to seated, grabbing our block and placing it underneath the hips. Support the hips here while we work through some neck work. So adjusting the legs for whatever comfortable seated position is good for you. And then chin coming down to the chest, shoulders relaxing. Let's pause here and breathe. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the head back up to center, right ear coming down to right shoulder, left fingertips extend. Let's make tiny circles with the tip of the nose. Releasing. And tightness around the jaw. swaying the head however feels good. And then letting the right ear come to find the right shoulder, holding in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chin's going to come down to the chest, hands going to come in. Head will come back up to center, and then the left ear is going to fall down to the left shoulder relaxes, right fingertips extend, making tiny circles with the tip of the nose. And swaying the head, however feels good. And the left ear finds the left shoulder again, pausing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chin coming down to chest, hand coming in. Head comes back up to center. Let's go ahead and bow forward to hands, forearms, or all the way down to make a pillow. And letting the upper back relax. Letting whatever we no longer need to carry with us, letting it melt from the body and from the mind. This idea of letting go of whatever we no longer need, many times we don't know what it is that we no longer need. We hold on to many things that no longer serve us, but we don't recognize it's no longer serving us. We don't recognize that it's causing more harm or more stress to us than the benefit it once produced. So how do we let go of something if we don't even recognize we need to let go of it? The practice on the mat is symbolic. Instead of thinking and naming and analyzing with the brain, let's just feel. Use the breath. Every exhale, just feel your physical body relaxing. Your forehead softening with each exhale. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and come up. Bring the feet to either side. Sway it out a little bit. Then let's change the height of our seated prop from the block to just the space of a folded up blanket, right? So that could be maybe this kind of quarter fold. It could also be just the flat square folds, okay? You decide. We're gonna put those hips up on the edge of that fold, whatever height that is. And then we're gonna come into our Janu A. So left leg is going long, right foot is coming in. We're looking toward this left leg with an inhale and an exhale. We bring it forward. And now there's a new feeling of discomfort. It's a familiar feeling. You know it's going to soften, it's going to go away, but it's different than it was at cross legs. So again, all we can do symbolically here is practice physically letting go, physically melting. And what happens the more we practice softening, feeling the sensation of soft muscle, soft mind? You become better acquainted with what it feels like to be relaxed in your body. And then as you go about your daily life, things you come in contact with, things you think about, things you interact with without even a second thought, you have opportunities to recognize which of those things disturbs the muscle tissue's sense of peace. There will be tightening, there will be adrenaline, there will be pain, tension that comes back. And then we can recognize and we can do the mental work to decide if it's time to let that thing go. The physical postures are teaching you symbolically how it feels when something comes against relaxation. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling, coming up. Right hip comes in. Right leg goes long. Left leg comes in. All right, draw to a second side. Inhale, exhale, bring it forward. And now you've just come in contact with something that disturbed your sense of relaxation. It's physical, but it's still a sensation of tension, tightness, pain. And the practice is to relax, to let go of whatever you need to let go of in the muscle to go back to a state of peace. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming up, releasing this left hip. Maybe a little shake out as legs flush. Let's try again. Let's see what sensations that we're going to be faced with. How quickly that we can adapt now that we know the sensation of discomfort. Okay, so right foot comes in. Inhaling up tall, exhale, forward folding. Noticing in just a few moments of being in this posture that once you've equated in the brain that feeling of discomfort that this physical position is causing you, or causes, let's say, when we come back into it the second time, so reintroduction of that stimulus, you adapt much quicker. You aren't as agitated in those first few moments of discomfort. You've in essence let something go. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming up. Right hip comes back in. Left leg is going to do a little bit of flushing. Maybe not as much as the first time. It's normal, right? Less reactivity. Then left foot comes in. Inhaling and exhaling. Back into a fold. Although many sources, whatever you call it, teachers, sources, whatever, although many sources probably have a hard time articulating what this popular idea about yoga is that it's not the posture that changes you, it's the process that changes you. And today's lesson about letting go and feeling the stimuluses and getting more acquainted with that feeling, that's the process. That's the part that is making the bigger impact on the mind, emotions, all the other stuff. The Johnny A is not doing that. It's learning to let go, learning to understand the kind of discomfort it causes, how to move past it. Those are the skills that are transferable to other parts of your life. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhaling, coming up. Bring that left hip. Shake it out a little bit. Again, you may notice notice, right? Like flushing also may not be as intense as the first time. Bending the knees now, swing it out just a little bit. Bottoms of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. Another posture that causes many people discomforts, variety of discomforts, hips, low back, the fact that knees are up crazy, shoulders, whatever it is. There's a lot of points that can be uncomfortable, even when you have a very nice Baddha Konasana fold. Okay? So close the eyes for a moment before you take that forward fold position. And what are your expectations? What do you know about this position in your body? The expectation of something that hasn't happened yet, which is the fold right now. That expectation is a point of discomfort. Even if you love this posture and your expectation is, oh, I'm gonna melt, I love it. What if you don't today? Then you get let down. Still discomfort. Clear the mind and bring the awareness back to the tip of the nose. Just as a simple breath, feeling. Inhale and exhale. That's all that matters right now. That feeling. Attention to the jaw. Take it away. Separate those teeth. Separate those lips. You still want to breathe through your nose. Cool. Just put the tongue at the back of the teeth. It works. Now in a little bit clearer headspace, how does it feel to be in your body now? The next inhale, preparing. And with the next exhale, coming forward. You want to grab a block, 2 blocks, 5 blocks. Who cares? And prop yourself up any way that allows you to just relax. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly rolling back up. Help those knees come back together. Sway it out a little bit. We're going to take a few moments of seated breath practice. So I would recommend going back up on your block or taking your blanket and putting it up on at least the quarter fold, okay? I'm going to choose to go up on the quarter fold blanket. Legs can be wherever helps you stay stable, doesn't necessarily have to be bent knees. And then the hands can rest at the knees or in the lap, whatever you choose. Close the eyes. Go back to the tip of the nose. Softening our awareness into the feeling of the breath, inhaling and exhaling at the tip of the nose. Jaw, soften it. Let those teeth soften. Use the tongue to block off the mouth if we need to breathe through the nose. Here we are at New Year's Eve. The popular idea, so happy 2020 is over. And somehow we're beginning. But how is tomorrow any different than today? Will you magically wake up tomorrow feeling like a bazillion bucks? Or are you going to wake up tomorrow and feel just like you do today? Expectation that tomorrow is somehow different. Expectation that yesterday and every day before, the 363 days before, were somehow a failure or bad. And today you're sitting on that wall like Humpty Dumpty, deciding which way to fall. What if we just stay present? The past year gave us many opportunities to feel what makes us uncomfortable, what values make us uncomfortable, what societal behaviors make us uncomfortable, to question our own core beliefs. give us opportunities to feel uncomfortable. And it gave us many opportunities to learn how to relax. We take those skills with us tomorrow and the 365 days coming. A little bit better able to feel at the beginning stage of discomfort. A little bit better able to manage the wave and return to peace. Bringing the right hand up, first two fingers at the forehead, thumb and ring finger used to block off the nostrils. Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. Taking an inhale through both nostrils. Exhale through both. Thumb blocking off the left or right nostril. Inhaling left. 2, 3, 4. Closing left, opening right. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhaling right. 2, 3, 4. Closing right, opening left. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhaling left. 2, 3, 4. Closing left, opening right. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhaling right. 2, 3, 4. Closing right, opening left. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhaling left. 2, 3, 4. Closing left, opening right. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhaling right. 2, 3, 4. Closing right, opening left. 2, 3, 4. Do a few more times, your own pace. Continuing until you're exhaling down the left nostril. At that time, release the hand, breathing evenly through both nostrils. You're more than welcome to stay right here in seated meditation practice with me. If the physical body would like to come down and relax on the back body, move slowly and with intention to set yourself up in Shavasana. Mental awareness will come to the tip of the nose. And back. Just the simple feeling of being right here, the inhale and the feeling of the exhale. How does it feel to be in your body right now? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking a slow breath in together, letting it go. If you're on the back body, begin to wiggle fingers, toes, stretch, twist. If you're seated, bow the chin, sway the head a little bit, maybe wiggle the fingers. From the back body, Hugging those knees in, rocking over to one side, meeting us back up at seated. Once we return to seated, you can unmute for closing if you choose. And bring the hands into the heart. Thankful for the opportunities that 2020 has brought into our lives to do something different, to experience something different. If we aren't pushed to our limits and our edges sometimes, how will we ever grow? Slow breath in and breath out. And bowing forward to seal your practice. Namaste, you guys. Namaste, beautiful, beautiful, and Happy New Year.